Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaningless, retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The free rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaningless, retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The free rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
What's going on? What's going on? Good Wednesday morning to everybody. Welcome back to Attraction Economics. I'm your host, Big Dog Barkin. And over here, we break down the power and supply. I said the power and supply, my bad. The supply and demand of attraction, the power, the status, the leverage that it holds in today's economy, and attention. Talking about how attention is a currency, how attention is a resource, and how attention is also a drug, and how you own so much attention and how you're trying to gain some more attention and how you're trying to spend your attention. You know what I'm saying? So as y'all internet building, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you would like to donate to the Attraction Economics Operation System, which is currently being built as we speak, please hit that cash app, $ Big Dog Barking 2132. Big donations, small donations, all donations are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I know we living in a bad economy right now, so whatever you give me, you give me. You don't, you know what I'm saying? I understand 100%. So I'm not gonna be up here too long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't missed breakfast for y'all this time. You know what I'm saying? I got ate my breakfast for I got up here. But today we're gonna talk about how people lose leverage by reacting. And not by reacting first. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. As y'all know, we are in an attention economy, right? Attention is currency. So the following statements that's gonna come out of my mouth has no hate toward anybody that's a content creator, because I myself am a content creator. But I'm finna use this situation. I know it's like beating the dead horse right now. And I said I would never beat the dead horse, but this is the only thing I could think of right now that can help me break down today's topic of reacting. And you can agree with me or disagree with me. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to you. So anyway, being the first to react loses leverage. Being the first person to react to a situation means you lost leverage. And when I say that, I'm not saying it in the bad way. Reacting is not bad. Reacting is not bad. Reaction is a position. And the way we play these games, these conversations or whatever the case may be on YouTube, position is power. So reacting to something is not necessarily bad. It's just showing your position on certain stances, right? You gotta hurry up and react. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try to use the Anton and Corey situation to the best of my ability. Just bear with me. I ain't gonna be up here long. I ain't, But we all knows that this whole Anton Daniels STEMI packet stems from his incident from on the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb, right? So I'm just gonna use this as reference as I go over the talking points. So just bear with me so we all know where it started from to where is it now. How, you know, one incident on on the show led to a whole wave of content creators capitalizing. Now, I'm not speaking from the angle of a hater. I'm not a hater. You're getting your likes, getting your views, getting your money. I applaud that all day, every day. But, and again, I don't know these individuals personally. I just analyze the situation and I say what I gotta say. So it's not no hate. It's just me using my analytics, using my brain, using what I see to break down what's going on for y'all. And I ain't gonna be up here long. You know what I'm saying? This is a teaching moment. It's me explaining how attraction economics work in this situation. So again, we're gonna use the Anton and Corey situation and how it all started. So just bear with me. Okay. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Leverage isn't about force. It's about who has to move first. Leverage isn't about force. It's about who has to move first. Okay. So the whole situation started about this right here. Corey said what he said first. He told Anton he kissed white men ass. That's him throwing the first shot to get the ball rolling. Anton responds, "Well, you suck black dick of the community." Okay, that was the reaction to Corey's action. Now, just what I said, reaction is not bad. It's just showing your position. And we can sit there and say all this shit was a back and forth tennis game from the jump, but we just gonna go to that part to start off. Anton had to react to show his position, to show his power. See, Corey threw the first shot, and Anton had to react the way he reacted. Now, it was a little off-putting, you know what I'm saying? Dudes don't like to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you word it. It's like you just can't tell no dude, you suck black community. Now, in my circle, you know what I'm saying? We'll argue. We'll say some shit like that and just keep arguing. We ain't got time to, like, man, you insulted my manhood, nigga. We arguing. Now you feel some type of way because I said that's on you. I said it. You know what I'm saying? So, but to each his own. I said it. Now what? If you make you feel some type of way, now what? So when Anton reacted, mind you, we're talking about position. Anton's reaction was more like, you're not going to tell me that and me not say nothing back. Okay, that's most of us. Now, what he said, did he have to say it? No, he didn't have to react the way he reacted. He didn't have to respond the way he responded. He did. He made a conscious choice to say them words to Corey. And I know we don't went over this. Some people breaking this shit down, but this me breaking shit down. This is the only thing I can think of right now. He made a conscious decision to say that shit to Corey. Now, here goes Corey's reaction to that. Corey's reaction is to get up and goes nose to nose on Anton. Mind you, this is a back and forth game of, if you want to say chess, we'll say chess for the sake of argument. But this is a back and forth game of chess. It's been back and forth the whole time. It was verbal at first, and Corey couldn't verbally beat Anton. So Corey had to go to ad hominems. Anton prepared for her ad hominems to come back. Now he says something to Corey. Corey got to react to what Anton said, and his reaction is, I'm going to get up in this nigga face. Anton's reaction is like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna talk my shit too. Now, what all that was real or fake? They ain't fight. They ain't move no furniture or whatever the case may be. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the whole reacting. That's what we're talking about right now. So all this stem really from Corey saying Anton kissed ass. Well, now we're back and forth. So leverage isn't about force. It's about who has to move first. The moment you react, you're no longer sitting in the frame. You're responding to one. So the minute you start reacting to something, you're reacting to what's going on. You're not controlling the frame no more. You're reacting to one. So again, Corey told this man, you kiss white man's ass. He framing some shit, right? We talk about this shit. So Anton lost frame. Mind you, he was winning the whole back and forth verbally. Anton lost Frank. Now he has to react to somebody else's narrative. Just pay attention to Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got nothing against him. I just, I break down shit. When I say he's a perfect example of what I talk about, he's a perfect example. He just that he's a fuck boy. That's it. Like he does it like what I be breaking down, but he a fuck boy. It is what it is. I mean that when I say that, there's no direct feeling one way or the other. I just know what he do. I ain't got nothing bad and good to say about the shit. I just know what he do. Anyway, and regardless of the environment, whether it's business, relationship, or content, what we're talking about right now, the one who sets the frame controls the outcome. Again, Corey set the frame. He trying to control the outcome because it's his show. You can't beat me on my own show. You can't upstand me on my own platform. You can't do it. You can't do it. That's just like back in the day when I was rapping. Somebody come up with a song and they asked me to jump on the jump. Well, all right, bet, cool. No problem. I jump on that jump. You my guy. We in the group together, whatever. Now, this is your song. This is your song. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? You asked me to jump on that jump with you, no problem. I jump on the jump with you. You write your verse, I write my verse. Your song. Where you want me to go? You want me to go first? You want me to go last? Where you want me to go? On your song. All right, bet, cool. I'll go wherever you tell me to go. It's your song. Bet. I'm writing my verse and I'm nodding my head. I'm getting my shit together in my head with this verse. What is 8 ball, 16? More than likely, it depends on how many niggas on the song. But if it's just one of my guys, I know it's like we might do a verse and a half. So I might come up with 24 bars just for my nigga song. I do a verse, he do a verse, we split a verse. Cool, no problem. Cool, no problem. Now, you came with the idea. You're telling me what's going on. All right, bet, cool. Now, you say what you say, and I say what I say. Now, we rapping. You drop your verse. If you go first, I go second. You drop your first. You said in the pace of the song. Cool, whatever. Now, I jump on the track. I do my 16. I do my 16 on your song. And now, motherfuckers say, oh, that's a big dog. Big dog. That's a big dog. They saying my name more than your name on your song. And it's not me trying to show you up or nothing like that. This me doing you a favor. I come through because you asked me to jump on a song with you. Cool. I appreciate you coming to me to ask for a verse. I'm gonna do it for you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk the finances, we'll talk that out, but I'll jump on the jump with you. You do your verse, I do my verse. People like my verse better than your verse on your song. Now you done heard my verse. Now you got to react one or two ways. One, you keep that verse you already put on there first. And let's let this shit ride. Two, you take that verse off and rewrite the verse so you can try to show me up. You're reacting to something I'm saying there. So either you're gonna sit there and ride with what I'm saying, or you can try to upshow what I'm saying. Show me up. What you gonna do? That is what we're talking about right now. It's how you're losing frame. Your positioning. That's what this shit really boils down in, your positioning. So again, when Corey threw the first shot, Anton had to make a decision. Either he let this shit slide or he say something. Now, this is what I say a lot of times. Is that why I be, the way I talk with shit is like every time I do something, I'm always thinking about what can happen. And I have to make my decision. So when Corey throw the first shot and you react, you had time to think about what you were finna say. You had time to think about what you were finna say. That's the route you chose to go. Because that would have got more viral. It went viral for saying you suck the dick of the black community. That went viral. Now, if he would have said anything else, he would have said anything else, and it might not have, it still would have did views, but it might not have hit as hard as you suck the dick of the black community. I bet. So now it's we're playing a game of position now. Anton didn't have to say that shit. He chose to say that shit, which led to the chain of events again. Corey threw the first shot that led to the chain of events. The response that Anton gave was more along the lines of, hey, I'm gonna say what I can say to get the most pop. Like some WWE shit for real. Some WWE shit for real. But just like in my example of me rapping, is you set the narrative. I came in on your narrative and said my narrative. Now my narrative is the narrative that the people want to listen to. So now either you have to deal with that fact that my verse better than your verse, or you gonna take your verse off the song and rewrite your verse to upstand me. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gotta do something. You gotta do something. And see, when we communicate, we think a lot of things. When we communicate, it's all about emergency. It's all about need. It's all about dependence. That's what communication signals. It signals need, urgency, dependency. That's what communication tells us. So again, in the situation, we thinking they're gonna have a nice back and forth. We enjoying the back and forth. We enjoying the back and forth going on between Corey and Anton. You feel what I'm saying? But it's telling somebody I need to be right. I depend on winning this back and forth. I need this. This is an urgent moment for me. I need this win. So we're going back and forth to one of us tap out. So both of us need this win. Both of us need this win. So just like in this verse, like I did, like both of us want to make a hot track. Both of us want to make a hot song. You asked me to jump on the song with you. I jump on the song with you. My verse better than your verse. Now, what do? You gonna keep your verse on here or you gonna rewrite your verse? So if you hurry up and make the decision, If you hurry up and make a decision to hurry up and rewrite your verse, that's in your emotions. You in your feelings. Or you already knew how I was gonna come and you was already had one another verse ready because you already knew what I was gonna do. You already knew what I was gonna do. So just in case I didn't, just in case I slowed out, you can say, all right, I'm gonna keep my jump. But if you know, there's a lot of time where you like, I know Big Dog gonna say some stupid shit. I know he gonna say something. I gotta be prepared for whatever he say. So either you wasn't prepared, and now you gotta hurry up and rewrite it because you can't go, or you was prepared because you already know how I'm coming and you already had it set up for another verse. You already had several verses for this track. So if you hurry up and snatch the track and have to rewrite the track, rewrite the verse, that's let me know like, oh, that hurt your feelings. Then people like my verse better than your verse. So you gotta hurry up and rewrite that job. But then if you got it like, I knew you gonna say something like this, so I hurry up. You already prepared, but you know what I'm saying. You prepared, but you still like you ain't finna beat me on my own song. I know you, and you also going out the fact that you like he ain't gonna rewrite the joint. you already know me. If I get you on the verse, I ain't finna rewrite. If I get you on the song, I ain't finna rewrite. People know that. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna know you got it. You got that's you. I got that just for you. Now what you gonna do? So if I get you on the song, either you gonna snatch your verse and rewrite it, or you gonna bring one out the notebook or whatever the case may be to replace the one you just used. You prepare yourself, or you're not prepared. Because chances are, if you already got some more verses, you already like, Big Dog ain't finna rewrite that verse. This man I saw, he ain't finna rewrite it. He blessed me with a track in verse. He ain't finna rewrite that verse. If I had to go get another verse out of my book, I know he ain't finna rewrite that unless I ask him to rewrite it. So yeah. So with all these reaction, whether you predictable or emotional, you get the other side of the information. Like I said, if you hear what I say and you react the way you react, you let me know. I'm just telling you now. You let me know how you felt. Either you hurry up and snatch the joint and rewrite it because I people like my verse and it hurt your feelings, or you already had a couple of verses ready just in case I came with some hot shit. Now, if you about your business, if you good, if you good at that one take shit, I ain't perfect. It just I can get a nigga in once in a while. Either it's a competition, whatever the case may be. If I get you on the verse and you hurry up and snatch that job, you and your feelings. You thought it was hot shit. I came with some hot shit. You hurry up and snatch because everybody like my verse. All right, now if you cold, you got some bounce back right fast. If you can come off the dome or whatever the case may be, you got some bounce back for the shit. If it take you a long head time to write the perfect verse to my shit, then I'm gonna look at you like, bro, you ain't that nigga. Cause I ain't the best rapper in the world. I'm good. I'm decent. I can do some shows, you know what I'm saying? I can get I might have put me on the album. You gonna skip some shit, put it like that. But if it take you all day to write a verse for the for the 16 I just put in, that tell me something about you. That tell me something about you. You ain't that nigga you say you is when it come down this microphone. When it come down these skills. I'm not a freestyle artist. I've never been in a freestyle battle. I write my shit. Like, no, I don't freestyle. Not for freestyle, not for battling purpose. I might be spitting shit off the top of my head, my niggas and shit like that just for the fuck of it. But I'm not a battle rapper. No, I don't battle rap. No. Now my brother can, but I don't. I don't battle rap. I write my shit. And if it take you all day to write some shit, and you probably did call that rapper, that tell me something about you. Now, if you got something in the chamber, you got some more bullets left. I'm like, okay, cool. That means that you already had some shit because you was already ready for me. You was already ready for my verse. You already knew I was gonna say it was a possibility that Big Dog gonna say something. And if you reacting that way by saying I got some other shit that I'm gonna drop too, that let me know, all right, you don't want to get showed again. You don't want to get showed up on your own song, but you already got some other verses that might be just as hard as the verse I said. Now you gotta match my energy on your own song. Either way you go, you gotta match my energy on your own song. That's how controlling the frame go. That's how controlling the frame go. Just breaking that shit down. For those that don't know, that's how that shit go. On the 5150 show that day, it's the frame. Anton said some shit to get Corey out of his frame. Now Corey has to react to the narrative Anton put out there. Anton controlled the frame. Because after he said he couldn't stop talking about it, Anton said that Corey couldn't shut up about it. He couldn't shut up about it. He had to keep talking. Anton actually got his ass. He controlled Frank because again, like I said, before the incident, before he said he killed white man, Anton was whooping him verbally. He wasn't answering the question like Corey wanted him to answer. That was making Corey mad. When Corey said this shit, that was like, all right, I'm finna control my show because you not giving me what I need for my show. Anton fight back. I get control of the frame. Cause now you on my whatever narrative I put out there, now you on my time. And you gotta over explain yourself while you on my time. I'm on your show, but you over explaining yourself to me on the narrative I put out there. I won. I won that situation. I did a hot verse for you on your show. On your song. I do a hot verse for you on your song. That's just me doing a verse for you. You hear my John, and people hear my John that's in the booth, in the room. And like my shit better than your verse. They can't talk about my verse. It's not me trying to show you up, but it's just me blessing your track. You snatched the track. I'm like, oh shit. You snatched the verse to rewrite it. All right, cool. You got extra verses. All right, cool. All they're telling me is that now you gotta match my energy. I blessed your track, and now you gotta match my energy. Okay, no problem. No problem. But all they did was let me know that I run your track. It like that. Just the leverage that I had now is all. I got the leverage of the song. I got the leverage of the song. You had to rewrite your shit for your song. I didn't. You had some shit ready for me. You heard my verse, and you had to rewrite the song. Either you rewrote it or you had another verse to put into this song. Once I see what you doing, it's like I run your track. I run your song. Same thing, man. I run your show. I run your show. I run your show. So a lot of times just being quiet is not is the way. That's strategy. Sometimes being quiet is the way. That's strategy. See, you let your feelings or your logic get in the way of just letting shit be. You could have kept you didn't have to rewrite the verse. You didn't have to pull another one out. You could have remained in your frame and could have said, all right, I'm gonna let this jump rock. I'm gonna let this jump rock. Because when you don't react, you create the space, you force interpretation, and you shift pressure. So now, if I drop a hot verse and you don't do nothing, you technically trying to say, I bet, I like this John. Now, you basically trying to tell me I ain't do good enough on the song. You basically telling me I ain't do good enough on the song. You trying to put pressure on me. I ain't heard your verse or whatever the case may be. Or I have heard your verse and we nodding our head and shit like that. And you like, that John was fat. You know what I'm saying? And you just leave it at that. Now that leads me up to the interpretation of like, did he really like this John or not? He just nodding his head and cut the music off. Do you like my verse or not? That what that shit tells you when we're reacting is like we have to put the situations in certain directions for shit to move. And I'm just talking about I'm gonna get out the Anton situation. I'm going on just me now. So now I done recorded the joint. We listening to the joint, and you just sitting there like, that's what's up. Now, I'm not the type to just be like, oh, do they like my verse? I'm the type like I wrote the verse. I submitted the verse. It is what it is. If you want me to rewrite it, say you want me to rewrite it. You feel what I'm saying? If you want me to rewrite the verse, if you want me to do the verse over, whatever the case may be, let me know. If you cool with what I just did, let it rock. Let it rock. That's me. If you just listen to the song and cut the song off and just say, that's what's up, man, appreciate it, woo, woo. I ain't the type of finna sit there like, oh, I need to I don't think I did good enough. I don't think that junk hit hard enough, whatever the case may be. I'm not that nigga to sit back and be thinking about, damn, well, that verse hot enough? Well, that junk hard enough? I ain't him. I'm that nigga like, man, I gave you what I gave you. You want me to do something different? Let me know. I'm gonna do something different. But a lot of guys, that's pressure. That's pressure. You want a reaction. And when you don't get the reaction, you keep on trying shit to get the reaction. That's you under pressure. See, when I do something and you react with your emotions or your logic, I'm already like, all right, you have to now go with the narrative I'm pushing by how you reacted to the situation. Now, On the opposite end, if you ain't reacting to what I'm saying, now I have to say something to get the reaction. It's a balance of power. It's a balance of power. That's how this shit is. It's a balance of power. Now, when the power shift, now you asking the question like, why you ain't responding? Why you ain't doing nothing? Why you ain't gonna rewrite your verse? Why you not responding? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? You know what I'm saying? Why I ain't getting no reaction out of you? You know, do you even like the verse? You feel what I'm saying? That's if you under pressure. So this is just about me using me as a rapper, former rapper. When it comes down to just the simple back and forth of reacting, is even as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I literally could put you under pressure to do what you need to do, or you can put me under pressure by doing nothing. And see, we have a lot of people that falls under the pressure. See, it's easy for us to have a back and forth reactions. That's easy. It's hard for us to say. It's hard for us to stay quiet. It's hard for us to move in silence. It's hard for us to let shit rock. Cause we both want to win the argument. We both want to win the narrative. We both want to control the frame. But if you put something out there and I respond to it, that's me reacting. And again, it's not bad to react. It's showing position. Ask a question. If I tell you what our answer is, that's what I'm standing on. Now, how you respond to what I'm standing on gonna let me know one or two things. Either you feel some type of way, or you knew I was gonna say this, that, and the third, and you go on to the next question. See, when you start doing off script questioning and shit like that, now you're trying to get a react. Now you're trying to get me to react a certain type of way. If you just got question after question after question, you sticking to your script, you just asking the questions, getting the information. If you reacting to just asking me different type of questions, off script questions, off the wall questions, you looking for a viral moment, you're looking for a moment. You're looking for a moment. And if I argue with you, I'm gonna give you your moment. If I don't argue with you, you're gonna try to keep finding shit to make me argue with you, or you're gonna leave it alone, and you know we're gonna be on some up and up cordial shit. How you want to do this? Who needs the leverage? I can read, like if I react, I can regain my leverage by standing on what I'm standing on. Now, we can keep going back and forth. You asking questions, I'm giving you answers, and you know, no nothing. Just back and forth conversation. Whatever how long we having the conversation. And we can end this journey at a stalemate. Depending on who show we on, my show or your show. Now, if you asking me all these stupid ass questions just to get a viral moment, then you need me. You need me to react a certain type of way. You need me to go and crash out. You need me to go and crash out. That's what that is. So you can have your moment. So you can get your moment. That's all this shit really is. That's all this shit really is. It's a bunch of crash out shit. It's a bunch of crash out shit. So, but anyway, most people lose the conversation. Most people lose the game. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm high, full. I'm still recovering. So y'all have to excuse me, but I love y'all. Y'all like, share, subscribe to junk. Most people lose before playing the game because they feel the need to respond. We say that a lot. We going into these debates in bad faith. We just going into these debates to argue. We're not going in to solve anything. We're just going in there to argue. And a lot of times you're so ready to argue with somebody that you'll be arguing with somebody over a topic you don't know nothing about. And you be looking foolish. You be looking foolish. You need to prove something. You need to maintain momentum. You need to avoid losing attention. You going and doing all that for all that. So just like I was saying with the rap verse, I'm all over the place, man. Look, that's some good dope. Oh man, I'm all over the place. So you already ready to rap, regardless of what I put out there. You just ready to rap. Now, again, you drop your verse, I drop my verse. Everybody like my verse. Boom, 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 boom. If you gonna rewrite your verse or you got another verse, all right, you going my nerves. Now, if you do the song and you don't say shit, now it's the pressure on me. Like, did I do good? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just a nigga that about your business, then you know what I'm saying, you gonna make sure the shit you put out a good product. If you just a nigga that want to do the shit just because you want to be heard, just because you want to be heard, because you want to be seen, woo, woo, woo. All right, go ahead and do this shit. That's all you doing it for anyway, because you want to be seen. I mean, which is part of it, but you really ain't got no skills. You just want to rap. Oh, man, man, man. Oh, shit. So anyway, let me go and get through this because I'm gonna get ready to shut this down. You know what? Y'all got it. You know, I apologize. I apologize. I thought I was gonna be able to give y'all a good show today. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere today. So I'm gonna keep this, y'all know, just show that I'm flawed. But I do appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all got it. I'll let y'all.